do you think Caitlin Clark should have been now? No.
I think Caitlin Clark should have been on the
I do
USA
too,
team.
bro. I think so too.
Facts.
Because
I think it's good for the brand.
it's great for the brand. And let's not. We talk brand any other time. Let's not act like it don't matter now.
Oh, man, it
like
matters.
it
Makes
matters.
the most sense.
100%. If you think about what, and by the way, if you think about what the 1992 Barcelona team, Dream Team,
Right.
did for the brand of basketball.
Yes.
The W is still in the are still in those phases of the NBA,
Yes.
right? Like
Yes.
the NBA during that, the W is there, so it must be about spreading this globally. And she's the biggest global star
Man, we should have looked. Yeah.
in women's basketball. And listen, I think like the women we got over there, I think Asia Wilson,
Biggest global star in women's basketball. Everybody's saying it. I mean, it's clear. No disrespect to anybody in the WNBA, but when I keep saying it, man, when you got that golden ticket, you gotta go ahead and let the golden ticket do what it's supposed to do. Don't hold it back.
Yeah.
in women's basketball. And listen, I think like the women we got over there, I think Asia Wilson, I think Asia Wilson's gonna be the GOAT. But like just from a pure branding and marketing standpoint, Caitlin's the biggest. And so for her to not
Her
be on
and
the
Angel
team,
Reese should have been on the team.
I
think
agree.
But both
so,
of them.
'cause
for her not to be on the team, Angel Reese not to. I think for what they're doing for
And
women's
Enrique.
basketball,
Yeah, bro.
that should matter. And by the way, what they showed you in this half a season is that I'm gonna be one of them ones.
I'm one of them
So it's
ones
okay to bet on me
already.
right now because I'm gonna be one of them ones. She's leading. Angel Reese is leading the league in double doubles and broke the all-time record. Caitlin Clark is leading the league in assists on a historical pace. They've shown you we're gonna be one of them
in
ones.
the first half of the season.
So
bro.
you can make that bet on me. It's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Like,
I feel like
so
we
I
missed.
think they
Oh,
should have.
man.
I just wanted to say that because I had never chimed in. I just think we missed a golden opportunity
Sure.
to like really extend the women's basketball brand. Not saying it's relying on these two, but just the attention that they get brings attention to everyone else.
Who win the WNBA?
That is the biggest takeaway. The attention they get from Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese is going to now be the attention on your eyes. And you blew that opportunity. Way to go, Team USA.
MVP.
Asia Wilson.
Last but not least, who wins Rookie of the Year?
I'm a point guard. So I'm going with Caitlin Clark. I'm a point guard. I like how, I like watching Caitlin Clark play because I like seeing great passes. You know what I mean? I like the art of passing is everything to me. You know what I mean? That's why I like Steph so much because he do so much other shit.
For sure.
And like that's where I be appreciating the game. You know what I mean? Just like the artistry, the wizardry. And I think that's what Caitlin Clark got. That's why I watch her.
So I'm gonna go with Caitlin Clark because I think whichever team gets into the playoffs is the player that's gonna win it, and I think her team is better.
Yeah.
I don't think that at all. I don't think it should be based off what team gets into the playoffs. And in fact, Chicago Sky were actually better last year. And you could arguably agree or disagree that they're worse this year. And that's just what it is, you know. I know they just made a big trade. That could set them to make the playoffs or to get that little edge. They got a shooter. You know, they lost a shooter, but they picked up a shooter. Rachel Banham can shoot the ball. Now she's playing under Weatherspoon, where she's going to have a little bit more freedom, a little bit more minutes. Just wait. She might be damaged. She might go to work. And then I forgot the other point guard, but she can get loose too. Very good active guard. So very happy for the Chicago Sky and the pieces they picked up. And we'll see though. But I don't think it should be based off who gets into the playoffs. I think Caitlin Clark made her team better, but statistically on paper and everything, no, they're not better. I don't think they are. They might be now. But who's in charge of the Indiana Fever's offense? Caitlin Clark. So I think you take Caitlin Clark and put her on the Chicago Sky, they gonna go crazy. I've been said that.
She got a squad.
She do. They had the number 1 pick 2 years in a row.
Nah, for sure.
Should be decent.
They should
they
be
both
good.
can play.
Yeah, and it's tough, bro. Like, you coming into a league, you adjusting, you move, you got a whole new life.
And they just finished playing a month before they started. 2 weeks
So
before
it's
they
just gonna
started.
take some time, but I do like Angel Reese. She a dog.
She
You know what I
is.
mean? She a dog, and she like one of those transitional big men that you need them both because it's just gonna start bringing light to all the dope young ladies that's out in the W that's killers. You know what I mean? There's so many killers, and like they got game. I think just
They just don't
attention
got that.
I'm here for. You know what I mean? I'm tuned in. I'm tapped in. But I do feel like the Liberty may win it this year, bro.
The Aces is winning it.
I was at the championship last year, Aces and Liberty, and for some strange reason, I feel like the Liberty were not that far behind. Even though Asia was dominant or whatnot, I felt like the Liberty had it. They could have really, challenged them better. They could have been the people.
The Houston Rockets was once not that far behind, and then they got further behind.
Yeah, and further.
So just because you one time Memphis Grizzlies at one point 1 step far behind, and then they got further behind.
Yeah.
Like when you get your window, when you
gotta
get
take
your
it.
chance, you gotta get through that. And see, the Aces had already got through, so they were already champions.
Yeah, they had the chance. That's what got them over the edge.
Liberty, you still ain't got through that window, and you don't always. Now look at the
It'll be
Connecticut
Aces.
Sun.
It'll be Aces and Liberty.
I
in
don't
the
know.
finals.
The Connecticut Sun rocking, and you don't get through your window.
Man,
That window closed.
nah, I got the Liberty coming out. I got a rematch. And plus, we need this rematch, man. We need this rivalry.
Hey, are you not playing
That's true.
best ball at DraftKings?
Come on,
My
man.
opinion
We're not
is
doing
no.
that. We're not doing that, buddy. We're not doing that. Shout out to DraftKings, though, but we're not on there. You guys already know what it is, man. But look, there you have it. Draymond, and shout out to Baron Davis, bro. One of the GOATs in this game. One of the legends. If you don't know, now you know. But shout out to him. Shout out to Draymond. Shout out to the whole show. Both of them going with Caitlin Clark for the Rookie of the Year. Respectable. They both respect Angel. We all respect Angel's game. We all respect both their games. But, right now, as far as the rookie race, I don't think we're basing it off who gets into the playoffs. That would just be stupid. Like, I don't think it's about that. It's like, who has the better production? Who is making a better impact to their team? Like, that's what it should be about. Not about who gets into the playoffs. Because if Angel was scoring 20 points and putting up 10 rebounds and she's in the last place, that doesn't mean that she's not Rookie of the Year. Or if vice versa, if Caitlin's putting up 20 assists and 20 points, but their team is in last, that doesn't mean she's not Rookie of the Year. So I don't like that take at all because, let's just say, for instance, if whoever the case is, Kate Martin's on the Aces, does that mean she might win a championship? Is she the Rookie of the Year? No. So I don't think that's a good take right there. But besides that, man, let me know what you guys think. Obviously, we're getting into the second half of the season. There's been a lot of talks. Both these girls have done so much for the game. You can't knock either one of them. But they're both helping grow the game. But as far as Rookie of the Year, that's a different debate. I think we still have a lot of basketball to play before we even get to that decision. But right now, leading the race will probably be Caitlin, based off just stats, numbers, everything that she's done for the team and organization. So I would say probably Caitlin right now, but Angels, she has a chance. We just got to see how she plays, man, in the second half. Hopefully she's been working on some things offensively on her skill set, and I'd love to see her improve on that end. And hopefully they both just have tremendous second halves and tear it up, man. So as rookies, they're doing what they're supposed to do, and you can't knock them. Appreciate you guys, man. It's your boy, ceokana. If you have not, make sure you guys sub up to Game Day Network. I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. We out.